When you're through with the front section, the mall, then you need to go through these double green doors. A lot of times they're closed, but you can just open one and go through. We're going to let Ellen go past first. You going to stay? All right, here we go in through the doors. Now, when we say warehouse, we're really talking about a warehouse. A huge building. And it is filled with booth vendors, consignment items. So, we're going to start here with the booth area. All right. This booth is always jam-packed with all kinds of goodies. We have some display cases down this side. Just go to the front and ask to see them. Baskets. I just love baskets. They're great to wrap gifts in. We have a lot of silver plate, silver over copper, aluminum ware. This booth has a lot of art. Now that's quite something, that old radio case. They make great bars, by the way. And milk glass. A little booth, but wow, look at the things in it. Look at those 70s cubes. Okay. This is a small booth, but packed with stuff to buy. There's brown and cobalt blue folk art, false craft. That was my wedding stoneware way back in 1980, and I'm still using it. That stuff holds up to all kinds of abuse. Okay. Here we have a warmer from the late 1800s. You know this because it's got 5 vent holes. We have 2 lovely sets of Wedgwood. Okay, this one is 8 bowls with the saucers. And then this one's cup and saucers. One thing to remember is maybe you're missing some pieces of china. And we do have odd lots of china. Anybody collect horses, teddy bears? Even vintage clothing. There's a piece of that engraved aluminum. And man, if you had a picture collection, there are pictures galore in here. 2 very old high chairs. They're great to display your plants on the indoors. Okay. We have an organ. And this beautiful East Lake piece. Some Iadro. Coming back around. Again, I'm sorry if I'm making you dizzy. It's sort of tight in here. Lamps. Lots and lots of lamps. Here's another Eastlake piece. And here is a hall tree for an entryway. And you'd have to have a huge house for an entryway that big. Okay, more trunks. Trunks are great to put around your house. They've had a multitude of sins. Okay, this is a sugar chest if you've never seen one. Let's see if they have it marked correctly. No, they just say primitive. Okay, well, actually this is a sugar chest. You put your sugar in there. Your utensils go in the drawer. And then you have a little cabinet down at the bottom. I have one at my house. I keep a whole lot of my paint supplies in. Okay, nice pieces of furniture. Some are not as well sought out as others. And I will be honest, I do paint furniture, but not if the finish is good and not if they are a nice piece of furniture. All right, we're going to walk around the sides of my big booth. This is the book booth, but around the sides, I have all kinds of decor items and books. This is a lot of how-to books. Cookbooks, craft books, knitting books, sewing books, all kinds of books, paper arts. All right, this is a beautiful 70s boho. It weighs a ton. I used to use it for a sofa cover. The fringe, it's gone. But to make cushions with, to reupholster a chair, it is beautiful. And it's very, very thick woven. Two little tiny nursery school chairs. A farm table that's just the right size. You could put casters on that and roll it around your kitchen. Now, one thing I do is on the back side of my booth, it is Christmas. It is Christmas all the time. Maybe a little pumpkins, but it's Christmas because I have a lot of crafters that shop with me. And they like to go ahead and get some things, get started during the summer on their crafts for the fall craft stores, small craft fairs. I saw one the other day already calling crafters for November. So if you need something, it's here. There's several boxes of vintage glass balls. We have a Christmas tree that has jumped out of its place. We'll just put that over there. All right, now coming around on this side. Okay, here we have reference books. Reference books. Some people love to collect atlas, dictionaries, thesaurus books. Some people like to use them in their decor, like that huge one down there on the bottom. There are a couple of huge ones. They don't stay in here very long, but just imagine a stack of those with some decorative pieces on the top. All right, I have these caddies, vases, are made in India from old machines, and they're soldered in brass. They're quite striking. Okay, I also have Paulownia bowls. Paulownia is a tree that produces a lightweight wood. I have a lot of planters, houses and churches. There's more Paulownia bowls. If you collect Hardy Boys, Nancy Drew, or Bobbsey twins, I have several hundred of those, and I add some every week. Okay, here's some just decor pieces. If you like art glass, I've got some. Okay, and then brown pottery. This is Hull, Hall, and McCoy. Also some USA. Okay, when you come around here, you'll see the giant aviary. Okay, my head only comes to right here, and I'm 5 foot, so you can guess how tall this is. Probably a good 7, 8 foot with a cupola on it. It comes apart for easy moving. It is for sale, and it is stuffed, filled with stuff in here, and you can plunder in here. Everything in here is for sale. I carry primitives, books. These I had for Christmas. They could be used every part of the day. They make enough noise that you can always tell somebody's coming. Alright. This bookshelf is bare right now. I've got some. I need to put in about 200 books this week. I about have them all marked. But this is religious studies, Bibles. Then we have price guides, collective works. I have a pair of these butler tables. On the bottom one, the tray lifts off, and there's a space to put things underneath. On the top one, it's all one piece. Need some fake fruit? I got bags of it. Okay. And here's the book booth. You can wander around. You can sit down somewhere and just go through books. There's some more of those bells, but they're the little ones. Let's see if they make a different noise. Yep, they're clangy. French hair basket. Lots of magnolia stems. And then over here, pottery. Old magazines for decorating. Here I have my frozen Charlottes. You have to ask for a key up front. I have hundreds of antique postcards. I have some framed art. I have, here is, you buy them individually, but it is science fiction magazines. Alright, across from me, we have some fine pieces of furniture. Love those chairs. I'm not sure if this is being sold as a set or separately, but it does look pretty together. Let's see. No, you can pick out a piece. You don't have to buy the whole set. All right. Let's keep walking. Oh, look at that set. That matches the one in his old booth that I showed you up in the mall part. They're matching pieces. How beautiful. Also here, you have a mission style desk. Now let's look in the consignment area. Now this area does change its look from time to time because, of course, people buy them and there's just one piece gone and another piece comes back. We have a storage room filled with consignment pieces. Sometimes you can dicker on the price, but other times we don't really have a control over it. It's what the owner of the piece would like to get for it. And yes, you saw a piano back there. We have more than one piano back here. Okay, more consignment. The stop sign is because that is the area where layaways, consignment pieces, sold pieces live. So we don't want them to be damaged in any way. I don't know why somebody hasn't bought that red wagon. They always look so cute in your garden filled with plants. This is probably my favorite chair in the whole mall. I love it. Even though the material is raggedy, I love it. Alright, and last but not least, we have a life-size horse. The horse, of course, no, I shouldn't have said that. Alright, is leather. It was originally from Abercrombie and Fitch. He's got two little brothers that live up front. But his eyes are always looking at you. He's $11.75. All right, that ends the warehouse area. Quite a bit back here. Right down the street, there's a Mexican food place. There's a wings place that has wonderful salads. We have a sub shop. So if you get hungry, you can run down and get something to eat and come back. Alright, this was the warehouse tour. Antiques and More, Mall and Warehouse, 640 East Pine Log Road, Aiken, South Carolina. Hope to see you this week. And of course, our regular customers, you're always invited. Thank you.